morning.
And before we get to that news conference when it begins at the U.S. Southern District of New York, let's go to News 4's Jonathan Dees, who's been reporting on this investigation for a long time now. And here it is, now the unsealed indictment on bribery charges for U.S. Senator Bob Menendez. John.
Yeah, the charge is extraordinary. The senator accused of taking hundreds of thousands of dollars in cash, gold bars worth hundreds of thousands of dollars, a Mercedes, and other gifts from at least 3 businessmen in the state of New Jersey. The allegations that in exchange for those alleged payoffs that he tried to influence the District of New Jersey's U.S. Attorney's Office and the State Attorney General's Office to impact criminal charges that were filed against 2 businessmen there. Prosecutors here are alleging that his wife, Nadine Arslanian, was part of the alleged scheme, which also included attempting to help a New Jersey business win a contract with the Egyptian government worth hundreds of millions of dollars. And then in exchange, the senator and his wife also took cash payoffs to help with that business arrangement. The senator is chair of the Foreign Relations Committee and controls billions of dollars in aid to Egypt. And prosecutors are alleging that the senator used his power, used his position to hold up hundreds of millions of dollars in Egyptian aid in exchange for some of these payoffs to also help ensure that that New Jersey business won that huge overseas contract. The allegations breathtaking. The FBI says during its search of the senator's home, they found thousands, tens of thousands of dollars in cash in the senator's closet, hidden in envelopes, in a jacket. They also recovered the Mercedes. There are images of them contained in the indictment, and the list appears to go on and on. The senator previously has denied all wrongdoing and says that this case will go nowhere. And for the last 48 hours, as we've been reporting this story out, his office, his spokespeople have declined any comment whatsoever. We have learned from a source close to the Menendez camp that he plans to step down as chairman of the Foreign Relations Committee as he deals with these new criminal charges. As you know, he is charged previously in a separate corruption scheme where the case resulted in a hung jury, and then the Justice Department dropped the case. That was back in 2012. And now there are new charges, once again, federal corruption charges, bribery, extortion, charged against Senator Robert Menendez. He's accused of taking cash and gifts and gold bars in exchange for trying to help 2 businessmen with their criminal charges in the state of New Jersey, one at the State Attorney General's office, one with federal prosecutors in New Jersey. Damian Williams, the U.S. Attorney, the FBI, IRS, expected to appear here at a news conference in the Southern District in a short while where they will detail more allegations. We are told they will not be taking any questions, but that their statement and the indictment quite detailed in terms of the alleged payoffs, extraordinary payoffs, given to the senior Democratic senator from the state of New Jersey. Back to you.
Okay, Jonathan, a couple other pieces of news. You are reporting that Bob Menendez is stepping down in his post as the head of the Foreign Relations Committee at the U.S. Senate?
That is correct. We're told he plans to stay on as senator. He plans to fight the charges. We're hearing from a source close to the Menendez camp, but that he is planning to step down as chairman of the Foreign Relations Committee, given the allegations that he attempted to interfere with foreign aid to Egypt. As chairman of the Foreign Relations Committee, he has a big say in the billions of dollars of aid that is given to Egypt, both in humanitarian and military assistance to that country. And again, the allegations there are that he used his position as chair of the Foreign Relations Committee to effect aid to Egypt, and in exchange, he was helping a New Jersey business win an exclusive contract in Egypt, and they are saying that that was a corrupt deal. They are also alleging, as part of this investigation, the senator gave highly sensitive information about employees in the U.S. Embassy in Egypt, about their backgrounds, about who they are, to the Egyptian government, and that may have put some employees there in a compromised position. That is contained in the indictment. We hope to hear more from that during this news conference. But again, extraordinary allegations of corruption that the senator allegedly took hundreds of thousands of dollars in cash, gold bars, and a car. There were allegations, we were told previously, that he may have even had an apartment paid for him and his wife in Washington, D.C. The investigation sprawling. Again, 3 businessmen also charged along with the senator's wife. Back to you.
Okay, John, very serious allegations. We will return.